Graveyard may be haunted. An abandoned building may be haunted. But sometimes the scariest thing that's haunted is hanging up right beside you. These are 5 paintings that are said to be haunted. The Hands Resist Him was painted by Bill Stoneham as a way to express his feelings about his adoption. The painting shows a terrifying looking doll with black eyes beside a boy who stares directly into the viewer's eyes. Behind the boy, disembodied hands press up against a glass screen. The haunted history of the painting dates back to 1974, when it was purchased from an art gallery. 10 years later, the owner of the gallery, the person who bought the painting, and an art critic who had written about the painting were all dead. The painting eventually resurfaced on eBay, where its terrified seller claimed the figures in the artwork came to life at night. Some claim that merely viewing the painting causes blackouts and physical illness. The painting has since been acquired by another art gallery and is locked away. Anguished Man is possibly the most well-known and most haunted painting on this list. So goes the tale. The anonymous and disturbed painter allegedly stirred his own blood into the paint as he worked on the Anguished Man. Soon after completing the piece, the artist committed suicide. Strange activity has haunted the Anguished Man ever since. From shadowy figures and distressed pets to the eerie sounds of crying. The longer Robinson left out the painting, the worse the haunting became. Today, it's safely locked away, far from any possible victims. The Dead Mother by Edvard Munch, the artist most famous for his painting The Scream, and an overall fairly dark individual. Munch had been driven nearly insane by his upbringing in the house of an abusive religious fanatic father, after the tragic death of his mother and sister by tuberculosis when he was only 5 years old. The Dead Mother seems to reflect some of the angst, despair, and insanity which these elements formed what can only be described as a truly disturbing painting to look at. It depicts a young girl with her back turned to the bed of which her dead mother lies, as she holds her hands to her ears and displays a wide-eyed expression of disbelief. Already creepy enough then, but it gets even creepier. People who have owned the painting claim that the girl's eyes incessantly followed them, that the sheets on the mother's bed in the painting would rustle or move, or even that the girl's apparition would occasionally leave the painting altogether. Artist Ventilana Telets painted this painting in less than 5 hours and felt during them hours that a hand was guiding her. The painting was put on market but was quickly brought back, which occurred several times by different buyers of it. It now hangs in Ventesia Salon Merkshak's furniture on the streets of Kiev. Customers who visit the shop today claim that sometimes you can catch the painting smiling, and to some, you often catch a glance of anger. Ventilana stated she felt as if someone was always with her, and one day she had the urge to draw and believes she captures who watches over her. The first purchaser was a lonely businesswoman. She hung it on the wall in her bedroom, and after 2 weeks, Ventilana got a call late at night from the lady stating, "Please take it back, I can't sleep. It feels like there is someone else in my apartment besides me. I even took it off the wall and hid it behind the cupboard, but I still have this feeling." Second buyer was a young man, but he too couldn't stand the painting. He brought it back to the artist without even taking his money back. He said he kept dreaming of it and complained that every night there was a shadow of a woman walking around. He stated that it was sending him mad and he was extremely afraid of it. The third buyer was also a male, but he was completely skeptical. But he too returned it. When he started to see the lady in the paintings, white eyes everywhere he went. He also claimed to have intense headaches while being in the room with it. Many believe the painting is evil and is a curse, but the artist herself disagrees and has optimized views on it. This cheery painting by Richard King hangs in Austin, Texas, at the Driscoll Hotel, and carries with it a haunting legend. The tale goes the young girl featured in King's painting is Samantha Houston, the daughter of a U.S. senator who fell to her death while staying at the Driscoll. Present-day guests claim that gazing upon the painting makes one feel dizzy, as though you too are falling down a set of stairs. Others claim to have encountered Samantha's ghost in the halls, or say if you look at the painting long enough, Samantha's face contorts. As with any good legend, the painting's haunting backstory is a mix of fact and fiction. But tell that to the Driscoll guest who stood before this portrait and met the paranormal. So, those are 5 supposedly haunted paintings. If you are new, please like and subscribe, because 80% of you are not subscribed. And if you guys think my new profile picture is cool, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.